U.S. did what they absolutely had to do in this thing, and that is get to the knockout stage. So that they clinched. They should be greedy now. And someone needs to tell me this. If they win the group, they get an easier, round of 32 matchup.
Correct.
Is there a way to climb even higher than that? In other words, they have one match left. There's a chance, and they just threw up the scenario, and I didn't see. If Paraguay draws or beats Turkey, I think the U.S. clinches the group. Is that right? Are you into this, Zeke? Okay, you're into this. So so if Paraguay draws or beats Paraguay tonight, Paraguay
draws or beats Turkey,
the U.S. wins the group. And if you win your group, you get an easier first-round match. If they win, Zeke, if the U.S. goes 3-0 with 9 points, do they get an even higher seed and get an even easier first-round matchup, or is that all random after that?
So if USA win the group, it doesn't matter. If they win the group, they play a third-place team from a different group. If they get second in the group, they play the runner-up from a certain group.
Got it.
That is, I believe, Belgium, Iran, Egypt.
So they don't. So there's 32 teams that make the knockout round. Do they seed them 1 to 32?
No, they don't seed them 1 to 32. It's already predetermined which groups play which groups.
Which group do we? Which group do we play?
Specific groups.
Which group do we play in the knockout round?
It's based on a third-place team from 4 different groups that have to be closer in proximity to the West Coast.
Huh?
The USAR.
You lost me on that.
Without getting complicated, I did a quick search of someone who's like some big soccer fan. I'm just reading from their Twitter, but they're saying if Spain wins their group and USA wins the group, then they're going to meet in the quarters.
I believe it's a bracket.
Okay. I want to know who we get in the knockout round. We get the third-place team.
It hasn't been determined yet.
Yeah.
It's third place of another group. If it's second place, if they finish second place, it's Belgium, Iran, Egypt.
Okay, but if it's third, they haven't decided which group you get the third-place team from?
Correct.
What? And what do they base it on? What, Mazz? You raising your hand?
No, he just said some of it is proximity to where they are on the West Coast. So
why?
A few less travel for the teams involved.
That's stupid.
Well, that's the way. I'm not. I didn't.
Yell at FIFA.
I did not decide how they do it. I'm just telling you what it is.
It's already determined that the U.S. will play their knockout game on the West Coast? Zeke?
Yeah, it's got to be that.
You're the answer man here, buddy. You claim to know this stuff. It's our intern, Zeke.
Ask you one more time?
It's already determined the U.S. is playing on the West Coast?
Because they won their group, they basically get home team advantage, and they get to stay where they are near their base.
Oh, their base is on the West Coast?
Yes, correct.
Oh. So there's no chance that the Foxborough has a couple knockout games, right? There's no chance the U.S. would get
They
those
would have to finish third place, and there would still be a 25% chance, and that's out of the cards.
So not happening. It's not happening. We're finishing first or second.
Zeke's got this down.
No, I like it. Okay, so just winning the group is all that matters. You can't gain a higher seeding by going undefeated.
It's just where you are in the group is based on that.
Understood. Okay, well, they still may have to play this third game if Paraguay loses again tonight, then the U.S. is going to have to go all out in that final match to win the group. But anyway, okay.
We should spank Turkey.
We should spank them. Given what we've seen, which is, it turns out we're okay. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. We've seen our ceiling. They did this today without Pulisic, without their best player. The first half, when the game's in balance, I thought we totally dominated. Where it was like, they keep these stats. I don't know if we look it up. Zeke, maybe you can look it up. What were our possession stats in the first half? We must have possessed the ball like 75% of the time in that first half. Don't you think, Mazz?
Definitely. The whole game was played in that end of the field.
The whole game was us possessing the ball in their half and then packing it in, yes.
63% of possession time.
I said 75, 63. But,
okay, 2-1, basically.
I mean, and the first goal was an own goal, but it was on good pressure. Balogun, again, a good ball down the left side, a good run down the left side. They had a couple of guys deep. If that defender hadn't gone back to defend the ball, I think it was Dest, someone would have tapped it right in. So that own goal was created by pressure. It wasn't that fluky. Second goal came off of a kick, a deflected ball and a header. I guess that was kind of fluky, but we dominated the first half. The second half, I thought we sucked.
Well, they went into a shell.
So it's not just a shell. Like, the touches were bad. The passing was off. Like, I just thought we kind of sucked in that second half, and that concerns me a little bit. But all told, they're pretty good so far. Like, that's good. They've looked good. And they do have a chance to do something. Spain would be the team, though. Why am I disappointed in that? I'd want a European. I don't know. I want a European team. I know Spain's Europe, but you know what I mean.
But Murray said Spain in the quarters.
In the quarters. So you still would have to get past. Okay, so
you'd have to win 2 knockout games first.
You'd have to win 1 knockout game first.
1 knockout game. 1 knockout game, sorry.
No. Is it 2 to get to the quarters?
Yeah, because you get 32
The quarters are
now.
8. That's right. So you'd have to win 2 knockout games.
Yeah, right, because yeah, right. You get that right.
Yeah, and obviously Spain is European, but I don't know why I wanted, like, England or Germany. I don't know why I would want one of those teams. Maybe I think their fan bases would be here
just
more.
for the party atmosphere.
Maybe not, exactly. But
isn't Spain one of the top 3 teams in the world?
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
they are. Yes, they are.
I mean, for some, they were the favorite going into this thing.
Yes, they are. I think the second goal that the U.S. scored. Okay, biggest problem in the sport: people rolling around on the pitch.
There was way too much of this in this match today.
It's just how much time am I going to spend watching you roll around on the ground?
Both teams, the ref was
It's just constantly stopping the action, constantly waiting for the guys to quit rolling around and get the F up and keep playing. And for the most part, they all got up and kept playing. I don't know. Did anyone had to leave the game with an injury?
no.
So it's all just histrionics of rolling around on the ground, trying to draw a card, draw a foul, pretend you're hurt, to the point where the effing ref went down in the last minute, and we had to wait for a minute or so for him to get off the pitch. They ran him out of sippy cup, and he popped right up and finished the match. It's preposterous in that sport, the amount of rolling around on the ground. Get up.
It's a bad sign when the refs are down.
All of you, get up, you freaking ninnies.
Doing calf stretches.
What a bunch of pusses. The men's soccer is so soft. And I'm justified. I feel it. You know, I played high school football, and we all stuffed the little soccer weenies in lockers. And I feel justified. You've done nothing as a sport, you guys, to break through that stereotype. You are freaking soft.
And if you are going to go down, just don't play it up as much. One of the last Aussies to go down played up. His hand was quivering like he was Hulk Hogan, hoping to get the crowd amped up so he can get powers to get back on his feet. Like in the U.S. player just brushed his face a little bit.
It's so soft.
This was particularly bad today.
And it's such a waste of time.
Yeah.
All the stoppage time is all just waiting for you to get up. And they can easily fix this one too. If you're hurt, you have to get off the pitch, and you play with 10, or you have to get subbed out. And there's a limit. You have 45 seconds. You have 30 seconds to get your ass up. If you can't get up in 30 seconds, we're going to come carry you off. And you're either going to play with 10 or you're going to get subbed out. And we're not going to spend all afternoon waiting for you to finish faking your injury.
The sippy cup for the ref was hysterical.
Yes.
That was up there.
And then he popped right up, as they all do.
Maybe he was just thirsty.
They just pop right up.
Figured I'm staying down here until they bring me my drink.
We had to wait for the ref. It's so soft. It drives me crazy. Biggest problem in the sport. Number 2, offsides. The U.S. got the goal on that second one. But the fact that even that is debatable offsides, if you watch the match, you know what I'm talking about. It started with the free kick almost on the goal line. So picture like a corner kick. But it wasn't quite, but it was like down there deep. And the ball comes out, and the Aussies run, I guess, an offside trap. Is that what that was, Zeke? Where the Aussies sort of run up the back line to expose a U.S. player. Turns out one choking Aussie was late getting up, and so they went to video, and they called it a good goal. But the fact that would even be debated in the first place is kind of stupid.
It's gimmicky.
You know what I mean, Mazz?
Yeah, of course. I get it totally. Again, you're playing. So to me, this is where sports loses me, is when all of a sudden you are playing to create a violation rather than you are to stop the opposition or to make a play. You should always, the player should always be focused on making a play, not to create some sort of infraction that leads to a whistle.
So I'm glad that ball don't lie that, the U.S. got that goal to stand. But it's like, that's nonsense. Like that part of the sport, a lot of Americans don't get, and I don't like. I get it, but I don't like it. And so, can we adjust that one? But overall, I'm glad we beat the Aussies. As I led off the show saying, I kind of sneaky dislike the Aussies. I don't trust the Aussies. I think they're fake nice guys. I think I don't know. I just don't trust them. I think they're fake good guys. The throw the shrimp on the Barbie mate kind of crap. And they are some of the biggest chokers on the world stage you've ever seen. Every sport. Choking Aussie.
I'm telling you, the golfers should have a freaking choking Hall of Fame in Australia.
And they were all bent out of shape because one of your commentators said they'd be a layup. They spent like 6 months railing against this guy and America as a country. Like they all got all bent out of this nothing comment about them being a layup. And it turns out they were kind of a layup. So good.
Layup for the U.S.
Thank you. So that guy was right. What was his name? We don't even know. And that's what was amazing about it. Grilla. This wasn't Twellman. This wasn't Alexi Lalas. This wasn't Dempsey. This wasn't a current member of U.S. Soccer or even a prominent ex-member of U.S. Soccer. This was, what was his name?
Grella.
And the whole country of Australia was about to invade. And you suck. You do. You kind of suck. So I'm glad the Aussies lost.
After factual review, the goal scorer was not in offside position.
And the building shakes in Seattle.
Get the sound down watching it. That call is great. The building shakes, and then that was awesome. That pop was amazing.
And they were all, but the commentators were all on it too.
Yeah, they were. They were on it. And again, when we initially saw it, we thought it was at the bottom of the screen.
Right.
It was actually at the top.
Right.
And they saw it from the very beginning. So look, they got it right at the end of the day. But that whole thing of having the defense all in unison,
run up.
Yeah, it's gimmicky.
Yes.
You know, that is, we're going to fool you. We're going to beat you to a spot, and you're going to be offside whether you like it or not. So, to me, that's just, again, when you're playing to the rule versus playing to the opposition, to me, there's a problem with the rule. That's stupid. I hate that.
There's a problem with soccer offsides. I've always felt it. And in that one, I just, you got away with it. You got it. But it just shouldn't. The ball started down low. They're all down there. No one's cherry picking. Just play. What was I going to say? Oh, but it's all like Hawkeye camera technology, like to the microscopic, as they were saying. Like it's not. There's no human that determined that. They threw that in the computer. Which is, I hate.
So is it that accurate?
No, I don't think it's that accurate. Like in the ABS in baseball, it has a 0.4% margin of error, which is like what do we say? 0.4 of an inch?
I thought it was 1/10 of an inch
or something. Yeah, whatever it was, it's not
0.2 of an inch.
So and there's some calls that are reversed on 1/10 of an inch, right?
Correct.
I don't know if you can be 1/10 of an inch, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So there are some calls in baseball that are being reversed inside the margin of error. I'm sure it's the same with this.
Yeah, probably.
So it's another reason why so many of you just want to have the computer decide whether it's right or wrong.
I mean, it really is amazing how people will believe the computer.
Right, or accept computer error,
right.
but not human error.
Right.
Like if the human makes the error, you go nuts. He should be fired. But if the computer makes the mistake, you're like, well, that's the computer. I can't stand what's happened to society.
I can take a guess as to why it pissed, because they think it takes out the crooked aspect of it.
Yeah, the computers aren't a-holes. Most people are a-holes, and they do deserve to get fired when they're effing up a call.
Well, I disagree with the fired part, but a-hole part's true. Back to your calls. Ronnie is in Wyndham. Yes, Ronnie.
What's going on, fellas?
Not much. What's going on with you, Ronnie? What do you got?
I just can't believe that soccer just became 4 quarters on us. What do you mean? That was part of the game. If the guy can't make the 2 halves, then he can't make it. That's part of the game.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Where they take the break in between.
Oh, yes, the water break. The water break, Ronnie, is totally lame. Totally.
Yeah,
so, again, how soft are you guys? And I know it wasn't. It was really a sneaky thing that Fox did to get in a commercial break. Because this game today was in Seattle. It was 63 degrees. Or I'm making that up, but it was in the 60s.
Yep.
And these games are played also in Dallas and Atlanta in domes that are air-conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't need water breaks in half of these. There's games in Toronto where it's 59 degrees or something, or 64 degrees. But in some of these places, Mexico City, Miami, they're playing games in Miami, I think.
Yeah, they are.
So You give them a water break. Well, now they're doing it in every match, no matter where they're playing it. And the Fox is throwing in 3 minutes of commercials in the middle of the halves.
Of course it's ridiculous. Yes. The other thing is the games are, let's call them 95 minutes. Okay, we'll build in the 5. And then so you can't run for an hour and a half when you're a professional athlete?
They always have.
Should be a piece of cake.
Another great thing about the soccer, but again, this is all sort of infringing in it, is that it is almost always in a tight, perfect little 2-hour, 5-minute window. Each half is 90 minutes, and then the half is maybe 20. I'm not even sure what it is. Stoppage time, it comes in you can book it. Like the game started at 3. They kicked it off right exactly at 3, not 3:20. After 20 minutes of commercials and pregame, 3 p.m. on the dot, and then it's supposed to end at like 5:05. This one dragged out because the ref was rolling around on the ground, and all these guys spent too much time rolling around on the ground. Never mind the hydration breaks. God, that's so soft. Male soccer players are so soft. Carlos in Worcester. Yes, Carlos.
Yeah, you guys, thanks for taking my call. First of all, they shouldn't even deserve a break because they're already taking breaks from all the guys flopping. I couldn't stand that.
Thank you.
Oh, I hated it so bad. And another thing, guys, I didn't notice that the first goal was hit off the the Australian soccer players. So I was like, I just took a look at that again. But yeah,
choking Aussie, Carlos. Another choking Aussie. Mazz asked this before, so Balogun gets the goal, right? No. In soccer, they don't do that. They called it an own goal, and the last U.S. player to touch it does not get the credit.
That's a rough stat sheet to have to look at afterwards.
Isn't it?
Do they keep stats on that for the season? Like how many own goals you have?
They must.
I would hope so.
If you have an own goal on your stat sheet, you're a loser. You are a loser. Oh.
Dave in the car on the World Cup. Go ahead, Dave. What do you got?
So just to defend soccer really quick for athletes, it's not the athletes. Obviously, Fox wants to make more money. That's what the breaks are for commercials. But there is a reality where I think we play England on the 4th of July, I heard. And also just want to say the second half was
Go ahead.
What the second half was not as good, but I think that was like their biggest test, and they kind of proved that even with all Australians flopping and rolling around and trying to tackle them and all this bull crap, they did pretty good. I think that's impressive.
We allowed too many chances. And we were just too loose with the ball. There was the passing. I mean, I understand they're going to be like attacking, and you're going to be on your heels a little bit more. They're going to throw everything at you. The accuracy, the ball control wasn't nearly good enough. I know I'm sorry for the hackneyed analysis, but I thought it was average at best in the second half. And you were flopping too. And it wasn't just the Aussies. Everyone was rolling around on the pitch all day long. Get up, for the love of God. Have you no pride?
I love the idea of playing the Brits on the 4th of July.
Thank you.
That's a great one.
That's what I'm looking for.
Seriously, 250th anniversary. Let's see if we can beat your ass again. How do you like that?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good one. We're going to have a tea party right after the game, too, you clowns.
Except we're going to be doing a different kind of teabagging in this one.